Hello my dear learners, welcome to my channel. In this video series, we are learning the Java programming language with practical demonstration. In the previous video, we learned about the new operator and instance of operator practically. So now in this video, we will learn about arrays in the Java. Array is the most important and powerful concept of the Java. So it is my humble request to you that please be focused over here and do the practical with me. In this video, I will give you the 5 demonstration about the array. First, ways to create an array. Second, the default values of the array. Third, the length method and the length property of the array. The fourth will be ways to print the array. And the fifth will be the dynamic size of the array. So let's get started. So first of all, what is an array? Array is a collection of elements having same name and same data type. And the index of the array will be start from the 0. So say for example, if you have a one variable, you can store only one value in the one variable. But what if you want to store the multiple values in the one variable? At that time you need to create an array, right? So remember guys, this main point of the array is if you want to store more than one values with the same data type in a one variable, then the array will be used. Okay, and the index of the array will be start from 0. Keep these 2 points in your mind. So here what I am doing is I am opening the text editor. Say for example, in my example I am using the Sublime. You can use any text editor. So I have created a file. I am just saving the file in the Java folder, D drive, Java folder. Say for example, array demo 1.java. I will save it in the Java folder. I am creating a folder over there, array, name as array, and in that folder I am saving the file array demo 1.java. So Java is the extension of the Java file, right? I am just copying the file name and I am just creating a class over here, array demo 1. Okay, so class is a virtual entity that we discussed in the previous videos. I am writing a main method over there. It is a starting point of the program execution of the Java, and parallelly I am opening the CMD also to show you the output, right? So I am just going to the particular location in the D drive Java folder and we have created an array folder. So now I am just providing a dir command and let me see the file is there. Yes, the array demo1.java is there. I am just compiling the file using Javac. I am just running the file using Java array demo1, enter. So file is compiled successfully and run successfully. Okay, now what I am doing is I will just create an array first in the main method. Say for example, integer, say for example arr, and there will be a bracket over there, right? So this bracket indicates that it is an array, right? So we have created an array name as arr and the data type of array is an integer, equal to new integer and the brackets, square bracket, right? And I am just providing the value of 10. It means that the arr array will store the 10 elements, right? The size of the array will be 10. So in the line number 3 I have created an array name as arr. It is an integer array and the size of the array will be 10. And remember guys, I have told you that the index of the array will be start from the 0. So now I am just printing the value of the array. Say system.out.println, say for example arr dot length. Okay, so length is the property of the array. It will give you the size of the array. So now length is the property. Remember guys, length is the property of the array, right? So now I am just saving the file. So if you have created a size 10 size of array, so the length property will give you the 10. Say for example, now compile it. I am running it in the output, right? As you can see in the output, we got a 10 as an output, right? So the length is the property of the array. I will give you another demonstration for the length method and length property also. This is just, I just want to give you the starting point of the array, right? So remember these points in mind. Okay, ARR length plus I am just concatenating with the string over there, and ARR plus ARR dot length plus string plus ARR of 0. Say for example, 0 means a first element of the array. I am just printing the array. So as an ARR is an integer array, so in the output we are getting a 10 and 0. So 10 is the length of the array and 0 means the value of the first element of the array, right? So remember guys, and keep in mind also, if you create an integer array and do not provide a value, to the elements, right, it will assign the 0 as a default value. Now I am just printing the element or fifth element of the array. Now I am saving the file and I am going to run the file now. Compiling the file first, running the file. Say for example, in the fifth element we are also getting a 0 over there, right? Because the default value of integer array will be 0. It is most important topic to understand. The default value of integer array will be 0 every time. If you do not have provided the value to the particular elements, the default value will be 0, right? So let's go ahead. Here I am creating a array. Say for example, it will be a boolean array. So I am writing just boolean b array equal to new boolean array of, say for example, 5. So I have created an array name as a b array, and this b array is the type of boolean, and I have created a size of 5 array. The boolean array will be the 5 size, right? So I have just writing the barr dot length and barr of the fifth element of the barr. So I am just saving the file now. So here what we have created an array name as a b array as a type of boolean, and size of the array will be 5. And now we have just printed it. So I am just compiling the file and I am just running the file using Java. We are getting an array. Say for example, array index out of bounds exception, index 5 out of bounds for length 5, right? So what we have done is we have created a length 5 size of array, and we are accessing the fifth element, right? So index start from the 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. The last index will be the 4. Now I am increasing the array size, right? I am compiling the file first, running the file. Now we are getting a false as an output. Say for example, so false is a default value for the boolean array. Keep this point also in your mind and understand this very well, right? So what I told you is, if you create an integer array, the default value will be 0. If you create a boolean array, the default value will be false. Now I am creating another array. Say for example, string SARR array equal to new SARR. The array size will be, say for example, 7. So I have created a 7 size of array, and the name of the array is SARR. String means string array. I am just printing the SARR, and here also I just need to provide SARR, right? So I am saving the file. It is the array of the string. BARR is a and ARR. These three array that we have created with the different data type, right? So ARR is an integer array, BARR is a boolean array, and SARR is the string array. So now I am just saving the file, compiling the file now, Java C array demo1.java. I am running the file. here we are getting null as a default value of the string. You can see in my screen, we are getting the null value as a default value as a string. If you create a string array and do not provide a value to the element, then the default value will be the null. Say for example, let's check for the character also. I am just creating an array name as a CARR equal to new character of the 8 element, right? So here we have created an array name as CARR and the size of the array is 8. So I am just printing the array. Here I just need to change the name of the variable. Say for example, so CARR is the character array, SARR is a string array, BARR is the boolean array, and ARR is an integer array. And now what I am just changing the variable name, array name CARR, right? Saving the file. Now I am going to compile the file first using javac command, javac array demo1.java, and running the file now, java array demo1. When I press the enter over there, it will give me output as a character, null character over there, right? So if we created an array for the character data type, so the default value of the character data type will be a space. Remember guys, default value of the character data type, character array will be a space. So here what we have learned? We learned the default value of the array. In this program we have learned what is the default value of the different data types array. Right? We have learned about integer default value, boolean default value, string default value, and character default value with the array. Right? So what I am creating is, I am just creating a new file with array demo2, right? And here I am just give you the demonstration of how many ways to create an array in the Java. So for example, ways to create an array. So I am just removing the lines. I have created a class array demo2. In this class, I am just creating an array of the integer ARR equal to new integer of 10. So here I have declared an array name as ARR and the array type of the array is a integer value. Integer. So I am creating another array ARR2 array equal to. There are the another ways to create an array. You can directly assign the values. I am just assigning the random values to the array. So I am just saving the file now, array demo2.java, array demo2.java. Now I am just compiling the file javac array demo2.java, and now I will run the file using Java command. It is compiled successfully, so it means that you can directly assign the values to the array, right? The size of the array will be defined automatically. Now I am creating another array 3 equal to new integer array brackets, and you can directly assign the value to the array. You do not have provided the size over there, but you can provide a size over there, and if you do not provide, you can directly give the value to the array. Say for example, I am just assigning the random values to the array 3. Now I am just compiling the file. So here we have created a 3 array as an integer data type with the integer data type, and these all are the ways to create an array. Right? Now I just want to print, say for example, system.out.println, in the bracket I will just write ARR dot length. So as we know that the length is the property of the array, and I am concatenating with the string. So first of all, what I doing is I am just doing the I am just getting the length of the all arrays. So ARR2 dot length plus is a concatenation operator. We have concatenated with a string, and ARR3 dot length. So in the line number 8, we are taking the output of the length of the array, right? So let me just compile it first. Java C array demo 2.java running file java array demo 2 10 7 and 5 as we are getting in the output. Arr.length we are getting as a 10, arr2.length we are getting as a 7. These all are the three ways you can create an array in the Java. Okay, so now I'm just creating a third demonstration, third file, array demo 3, and this is for the, say for example, the length property and length method of the array. So I am just, what we will do in this practical we will learn the length property and length method of the array. Okay, so here length is the property and length is the method of the array, string array. Yes. So now I am just creating a string variable, string name, say for example, string name equal to, here I am writing just string example, Atmiya University. And now I am just want to print the file system.out.println and print the variable, say for example name.length. I am just saving the file first to get an output, array demo 3 dot java. So as we save the file now, and name is a string variable and the length is the property that we have printed, right? So I am just compiling the file using java 3 array demo 3.java. Okay, so what we are getting? We are getting an error, length. So I just need to change it with the method. So now I am just compiling the file. Compile successfully. I am running the file now. Array demo 3, Java array demo 3, and when I press the enter, we are getting a 17 as an output. So Atmiya University, total there are 17 characters available, including with the space, right? So length method will give you the total number of characters available in the string. So length method is used to get the total number of element available into the string. So here I will concate with the string over there, and I will just give you the demonstration of length property also. So we have the argument as a array arguments dot length, right? I am just compiling the file and I am just running the file with the value of 50, 90 and 40. These 50, 90, 40 will store in the argument array, right? String array as an argument, and we have printed the length of the array. So now when I press the enter, what will happen? These 50, 90, 40 will goes to the arguments array. The arguments array is the string type, and then we have printed the length of the string array, right? So now what I am doing is I am just pressing the enter over here, and as we are getting the 3 as a length of the array, say for example, so as a length property and a length method is both are available in the Java, and length property will use to get how many elements in the array, and the length method is used to get how many characters available in the string. So these both are the different concept of the Java. For one is the length method and another is the length property of the array. So I hope you are getting this point very well, the length method and length property of the array. I have created another program to give you the demonstration of ways to print the arrays, right? So if you have an array and you want to print it, so there are different ways available. Say for example, I am just creating an array integer arr equal to new integer array, and I am just providing the values to the array now, 43, 78, 45, 15, 96 and 35. So here I have created an array name as arr with integer data type, right? So what are the ways to print that array in the Java? First of all, we will use the loop for the printing purpose. If you want to print the value of the array, if you want to print the elements of the array, right? So you can use the loop over there. Say for example, for integer I equal to 0 semicolon I less than arr dot length semicolon now and semicolon I plus plus. So this loop will start from the 0, and in that loop I am just printing the system.out.println arr of I plus I am concatenating with the character. Say for example, I am just saving the file array demo 4.java, and now what I will do, I will just compile the file first, java c array demo 4.java, compile successfully, and I am running the file java array demo 4. In the output we will get all the elements. Say for example 743, 78 and all the elements. So if I remove print of ln from the print, it will just give you the an output as a row wise, right? So this is what we have created index of array value. We have printed the values of the array. We have printed the element of the array by using the index, right? So here the loop will start from the 0, and this loop will end at the length of the array. And as we know, the length property will return the size of the array. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 element. So this loop will start from the 0 and this loop will run 6 times because we have 6 element as an array, and array index will start from the 0. So array of, first of all, array of arr of I means arr of 0. The value is 43. We are just incrementing with the value, right? So I am just using another for loop. Say for example, integer number colon arr. You can do this also. This is also ways to print an array, right? So I am just copying this is the print statement and just paste it over there. And what I am doing, I am just writing number over there, right? So this is the second loop that we have written over here. It is used to access the actual value of the array. Say for example, arr is an array and has the values, right? So one by one each value will be assigned to the number variable, and that number variable that we have printed, right? So this is also called a for each loop in the Java. You can use a for each loop to access the actual values of the array without the indexing of the array. Right, I am just compiling the file now. Say for example, java c array demo 4.java. So I am just writing over here is system.out.println to give you the output as a next line. So just saving the file, I am compiling the file, now running the file. We are getting all the elements in the output. Say as you see in the output, right? We are getting all the element. This is what we have used the index of the array value, and here we are using the we are accessing the actual value of the array. This is also called a for each loop, right? Access the actual value without indexing. So you can do that also. You can access the values elements of the array without indexing. This is also called a for each loop. So now I am just creating another file because I want to give you the demonstration of the another program. I am just creating a file, and in this program we will learn the dynamic size of the array. So we will take an input from the user using scanner class. That is also we have discussed in my previous lecture. You can see my video and learn about the scanner class. The video is available in this playlist. So in this practical demonstration, in this program, what we will do, we will get the value from the user. Say for example, how many element a user wants. Say for example, user enter 5. So the array will creating the 5 element. Here I will give you the practical demonstration of the dynamic array size, right? So the array, the size of the array will be dynamically. So for that I am creating an integer arr equal to new integer square bracket. I am just assigning the default size, say for example 20, right? So we have done this in the previous program. So I am just removing that default size of the array. So now what we will do over here is we need to get the value from the user, right? So for that we need to use the scanner class. So I am just import java.util.scanner. Scanner is a class and util is the package available in the Java. You can provide the star also over there. So all the classes available in the util package will be imported into your program. And you can write the scanner also for the particular class, right? So I just need a particular class, so I am just writing the scanner. If you want all the classes available in the util, you can use the star asterisk sign over there. So now I am just creating an object of the scanner class, scanner s equal to new scanner, and in the round bracket system dot in. The system is a class and in is the object available. In is the object of the system class that we have already discussed in the previous lectures. So if you don't know how to use the scanner class, how to you get the value from user, you can visit my playlist, you can visit my video and learn it, right? So for now what I am doing is I will just write integer n equal to s dot next integer. So we will get the integer value from the user, and next integer method is used to get the integer values from the user. And over here what I will do, I will just now write over here n, right? So as the user entered 5, so the array, the size of the arr will be of 5. If the user entered 10, so the size of the array will be 10. Now the size of the array is dynamic, depends on the user input. Now I am just writing system.out.println. Say for example arr dot length. So I am just writing, I am just giving in the output length now. Array demo, I am just saving the file array demo 5 dot java. Now what I want to do is I just need to check it whether the length is working properly or not. What I will do is I will just provide the message to the user. Say for example enter how many element you want in the array. So the number of element will be entered by user, right, as an integer value. And now I am just compiling the file first, javac array demo 5.java. Now running the file java array demo 5. When I press enter, he will ask to the user how many element you want, and as an output we are getting 8. Means that the size of the array is dynamic now, right? So size of the array is depends on the user input. So if user says I want 7 element, so this array will be, the size of the array will be 7. And over here we have printed the length of the array, right? So I am just removing that. And now what I am writing over here is I will write the loop to get the value from the user also, right? So in the line number 8 we have get the size of the array from the user. Now what I want is I just want to get the values from the user also. So the size of the array is dynamic and the value of the array is also will be dynamic now, right? So this is also very important. I am just writing for integer I equal to 0, a semicolon, I less than arr, I less than to arr dot length, semicolon, I plus plus, right? So this loop will start from the 0 and end as the length of the array. In that loop I am just writing system.out.println. I am just providing a message to the user say for example, enter a number, and with that I am concatenating with I plus 1, because the loop is starting, the index value of the array will be 0, but as a user output, as the output, we will not providing the 0, we will provide the 1 as a element. Say for example, enter number 1, enter number 2, enter number 3, enter number 4. Likewise, we will get in the output, right? That's why I have written I plus 1 over there. So enter number, I am just providing a formatted output, bracket plus I1, I plus 1, and then we have completed that square bracket. I am saving the file now. So that value will be entered by the user. So we need to use the next integer method of the scalar class over there, and that value is assigned to the array indexing. Array of I equal to s dot next integer. So from next integer we will get the value from the integer value from the user, and that value will be stored in the element of the array. Array of I means array of 0, right? Then the loop I plus plus, now I is 1, so arr of 1 equal to next integer, then I plus plus, the I is a 2 now, so arr 2 equal to s dot next integer, right? So here we have taken the values from the user also. The size of the array is the dynamic, and value of the array is also a dynamic. Now for what I am writing is for integer I equal to 0, so that that loop will start from the 0, right? And I less than 2 arr dot length I plus plus. So here what I am doing, I am going to do is, I am just going to write the element value of the array in the output. Say for example, here I am writing arr of I means the index value I am just printing over there, equal to, I will use the concatenation plus over there, and arr of the I. So here what we have done, we have taken the value from the user and we have just printed, right? These all are the dynamic. Say for example, I am just providing a slash n over there to provide the output perfectly. Array, say for example, array print, array print. Now I am just compiling the file using javac command, javac array demo5.java. I am just running the file using Java array demo5. How many element you want? Say for example, user entered 7. So enter number first, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So user entered 7 value, and in the output we are getting the same value as an array. It means that these all values are available in the elements of the array, right? These values will be stored as an element in the array, and you can access this variable, you can access this value using the index by the indexing of the array. So now what I am doing is, I am just creating a variable, say for example integer sum equal to 0. This is what we have provided a default value. I am creating another variable as a float, say for example average equal to 0.0. We have provided the default value to the integer and float 0.0f, right? So if you do not write 0.f over there, it will be as a double value. So for the float value, you need to write f over there. So for example 0.0f, right? I just need the sum of the values available in the array, right? And then we will find out the average also. So to do the sum of the elements available in the array, I will use the for loop. I will use the for each also, integer number colon arr, right? So this loop will all the elements will be stored in the array in the number now, and what I am writing is sum plus equal to number. So this plus equal to is the operator that we have also discussed in the previous video lectures, right? And now I am just finding out the average avg equal to sum divided by number n. So for example, that is what we are getting the value from the user, right? So I am just in the output I will just write, simply I will write sum equal to the value of the sum, then that value is stored in the variable name as a sum. So sum plus equal to concatenation with the sum variable, and over here I will write avg means average equal to the variable name is avg, right? So I am saving the file. So what we have created over here is we have find out the sum and the average value also. So now I am compiling the file java c array demo 5.java, running the file. How many element you want? Say for example user has entered 5, right? So this program will get the 5 elements from the array 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. In the output we have printed that elements also, and we are getting the sum as a 150 and average is a 30.0, right? So what we have done, we have taken the value from the user as a element, how many element, and then we taken the element value of the element from the user, and we have just printed it, and then we have find out the sum values of the element and the average value of the elements. So that's all from my side guys in this video. In the next video we will learn more about the arrays in the Java, and if you do not subscribe my channel yet, please subscribe, share and comment so the students can learn the concept of Java practically. Thank you guys.